Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. My name is Kimberly Sanders, and we have a beautiful show for you today. We have friends from all over the globe, even all the way up from Canada. We have a beautiful friend today. You'll see on Facebook that there's lots of smiling faces, and we're just so honored to be able to. I'm letting some more people in, so thank you for your patience. Um, and thank you for coming, Sheila and Miss Melissa. So we're so honored to be able to share stories. We come here to you to share stories of wellness because in a time where a lot of bodies are suffering from illness, and most of these illnesses are food related. And so I come here after being invited to this community back in the day. It's been over 7 years that I went to my homeopathic doctor and his Ayurvedic wife, and I have been a plant-based person since I was a child, and so I was looking for really clean plant-based amino acid, and my homeopathic doctor writes out prescriptions with the nutrition and the herbs and all the goodness that we get to share as a community. And so we're just so thankful. Like, I'm so thankful that they found this company, that the type of quality that they offer as a homeopathic doctor and an Ayurvedic practitioner, this is what I get to share and have with my body. And then what has happened is sharing with others, knowing that we have a solution to all the different things that are going on in the world right now that are causing most illness. And we come here to share a company that I always just smile, even thinking that David Sandoval always says, it's a made up word, it's pure and premium put together, and that makes purium. So they are the most amazing grassroots company. This is a nutrition superfood company, a detox company that offers the cleanest food that has been we've been working with our farmers now for over 3 decades. And it makes it so that we have food that is grown in regenerative farming practices. And right now, the soil is more doused with Roundup and things that have been causing autoimmune disorders, ADD, ADHD, all the different issues that we see people having problems with in the world right now. So we're so happy that we get to have this beautiful company. You know, their values have really checked all the boxes with everyone that's here. A company that works with organic, regenerative farmers, a company that is totally pure. We have no artificial colors, no flavors, no sweeteners, no irradiated ingredients, no herbicides. And then the packaging is plastic free. It's made with bamboo, hemp, and tree resin. And if you're a person like me that really cares about every single time I put something into the trash, I went to Burning Man for decades, and I was always in charge for the trash and recycle. And I remember talking about a book called Where in the World is Away? And it's by Michael Franti. And it's like, where are we throwing these things away? It's just going down into another part of the earth that is then being toxified by the product. So I feel so honored and thankful that we get to have, our company has been working for many years to be a plastic-free company. And there's only one product that we're still working on, and that's a whole nother situation, but so thankful. So we have the quality, it's certified organic, regenerative farming, no synthetic anything. Nothing in our supplements have any synthetic things that the body would have to then work through to remove what is synthetic in vitamins. Like, you see that often. It's like, why is there synthetic things that someone's taking every single day? And that's not how we gain healing. So I'm just so thankful. And, food 100 years ago, all food was clean from glyphosate, from the toxins, from all the things. And so we really get to be in a state of witnessing people putting the cleanest food into their bodies and detoxifying. And that's why we're here tonight. And I get to introduce three ladies really. We have Miss LauWREN on the line, and she has found a beautiful friend named Jes. And then I found a beautiful friend even in elementary school named Yarrow, and she joined our team about 4 years ago, and she'll go over some of the beautiful creations that um, this nutrition is all about. But tonight I wanted to turn it over to Miss LauWREN. She is a passionate earth warrior, rainbow earth warrior, and I couldn't be more thankful to get to introduce you all to her. Her way of glowing and her smile and her heart, it all lines up so much. And she has gone out there on the front lines exposing how much goodness we have, all the solutions that we have, and a way to really help people. And she then attracted Jes to help herself as well. And so these ladies are going to share their powerful stories. And then we'll have Miss Yarrow share about the nutrition. And she is an herbalist. She's a detox specialist. She's a regenerative health practitioner. And she's always helping everybody with some of the deepest, strongest questions to know what's the next level of detoxification. You know, what we're sharing tonight is like the baseline. It's like just the baseline normal, like get yourself to this place, and then let's go deeper and have even more fun with detoxing our bodies. So Miss LauWREN, your puppies are with you, and please everyone hear this woman's precious heart, and we can't wait to hear Miss Jes' story as well.
Thank you, Miss Kimberly. I do have a puppy here like snorting at me. Like when he wants attention, he snorts. But so my journey, I came into consciousness about 4 years ago, and that led me on the journey that got me here. I decided to drop out of college and just go straight for like self-development and spiritual ascension. That was my mission. And it led me living home free, houseless in the Pacific Northwest. And I had a vehicle and I was in and out of the forest and stuff. But that's where it led me. And during this process, I had watched After School, which is a conscious YouTube channel, SKOOL. And I learned about glyphosate from Dr. Zach Bush, who is one of my biggest inspirations and about with everything that I do. And it was about glyphosate and the soil health and how there's a direct correlation to the rise in dis-ease and our loss of self on a cellular level. Glyphosate goes in and rips holes in our gut lining. It's in the air we breathe now. It's in the water. We shower in it. It's everywhere and it's unavoidable. So if there's a direct correlation to such massive dis-ease going on, if we're not feeling dis-ease in our body, and we still have glyphosate in our body because it's unavoidable, what is the potential? I had this in my head, but I didn't know there was any solution to remove glyphosate. So I just knew that I needed to eat organic. So that's when I really switched to organic. But it wasn't until I ended back up in my mom's house. Now it's been exactly a year ago, and I had the ability to be in a house and make food that I was like, okay, yes, I'm going to start nourishing my body again. I'm going to take care of my health. And I want the best of the best. And literally within days, I was on Instagram and I saw my dear friend Sierra posting, making her shakes. And I usually just skimmed past them until I saw the word glyphosate. And I saw that she was detoxing glyphosate. And I was like, what? I reached out. I'm like, are you serious? You're detoxing glyphosate? And she's like, yeah, there's a solution to glyphosate. 75% removed in 6 weeks. Third-party tested, certified by the Detox Project. I was like, no way. So literally I ordered my superfood immediately. And I didn't really know what to expect. Wasn't feeling like anything was lacking in my body. But it wasn't until I added this in and started removing the glyphosate, that my light came back into my body that I didn't know was missing. But I literally have been so in tune with my spirit and my intuition, and just I feel unstoppable and totally in my power now that I'm so nourished. It's incredible. following my intuition led me to meet Jes. I went on a Purium provided me the resources to go onto a retreat in the Redwoods. And that's where I met her and a bunch of beautiful women. Morgan, she's on here, and Courtney is on here. And I got to meet all of these magical women, and they're all there to love themselves, like radical self-love, to grow, to expand. And that's like what we're about here as well. And I'm super grateful to have you guys here. And I met Jes, and I got to tell her about this amazing superfood and the growing practices. She knew immediately of the quality about it. And she is my dear friend. We got to room together, and I love you so much. And please share your story, Jes, where you were before this.
Yeah, thank you for that. It's not a long share, but I did write out a little something to kind of organize my brain, because that's how my brain works. I'm really grateful to have met Ren and to have found Purium. It came into my world when I needed something like this, like the most. Yeah, when I met Ren at our Redwoods retreat in October, I was not doing well, like at all. It's been about 7 years of dealing with a lot of different digestive issues, endless doctor's appointments, tests, retests, different diets, different treatment protocols, so much disrupted sleep, and a lot of missed work. It really it developed in me a mistrust for the mainstream medical system. All the countless hours up in the middle of the night in pain spent researching the digestive system, the gut microbiome, and the foundations of health, which is nutrition. Yeah, I just got to the point where if no one was able to help me, I was like bound and determined to figure it out for myself. And that's kind of how I am also. Like, I have a psych degree because psychologists just weren't doing it. So I'll do it myself. But so when it came to my health, like I literally got to the point where my family doctor was like sternly telling me to just listen to him and stop looking into things, while I was literally on pills that were making everything worse. So after he told me that, I literally never went back to him again. And that led me to find naturopathic doctors, traditional Chinese doctors, Ayurvedic practitioners, osteopaths, Reiki practitioners, and just like all sorts of other natural alternative healing methods. My nutrition research and mistrust of the mainstream systems opened up my world to learning more about growing my own food, soil health, sustainability, homesteading, regenerative growing methods, permaculture, and then finally herbalism, which I'm super excited about. Yeah, this has basically been like my evolving world for like the last 5-ish years, I guess. While I've had phases of starting to feel better, I've always kind of slipped back into just like the most upset tummy in the middle of the night is kind of my thing. So with all of that, kind of exploring my physical healing, it revealed basically that it revealed that oh yeah. So as I was exploring like my physical healing, it revealed everything that's kind of connected to it and affecting it. This kind of brought me back to a spiritual journey and some emotional healing, something that I was basically running from in the opposite direction for like 10 years. Basically after like a horrific experience of being outed in my last semester right before I graduated from a private Bible college. So that didn't go well, and I just wanted nothing to do with it, basically, which inevitably just shut me down from a lot of parts of myself. I guess the gravity of the emotional, spiritual, and psychological effects on my health became really, really evident the more I started looking into things. And yeah, the amount of stress that I was storing in my body was like really limiting my functioning. And basically, the years of lack of sleep turned me into like a shell of a human. And that's basically the state that I was in when I showed up at that retreat. Um, Stressed, not sleeping, in pain, worn out, emotionally closed off, and a little too disconnected from myself and other people. That's why I went. I knew I needed something to shake up my reality. And I knew for whatever reason that I was supposed to be there and it's what I needed. Turns out it was exactly what I needed and more. Yeah, as soon as I got home, I contacted Ren and got on Purium. Yeah, I knew instantly that this was not just a solution, but like part of the solution for me. Um, and I knew instantly too, because once I started looking into the products, like so many of the herbal and natural ingredients in there were literally things that I'm already taking or had been researching and wanting to try, or were like next on my list of things to try. So it just like very clicked. Things like the ginseng, the haritaki, the shilajit, the humic acid, the aloe. Like I knew of these things, but I didn't really have access or like an easy way of incorporating them into my diet. So yeah, I was like instantly really excited about this, which I'm pretty sure is part of the reason why it's working so well for me right now. Just like mindset and perspective. And yeah, honestly, within like 3 days, I noticed like a huge shift in my digestion. What was like feeling very stuck, I could tell wasn't. I could definitely tell that things were like flowing and moving, which had been like probably months since I felt that way. Um, and it's been interesting. I haven't been able to like follow it super strict because I just moved into a basement suite where my kitchen is literally even just being built right now. So there were times where I've had to kind of cheat or I've missed certain aspects of the protocol, and I still feel way better. Life has been kind of chaotic and upside down and a little bit stressful, and I still feel way better. I've kind of delayed and put off doing the parasite cleanse so that I could do it this week with the full moon. And so the timing of the protocol is kind of shifted or whatever, but I still feel way better. So I know it's a mix of things, some life changes, mental and emotional shifts, reconnecting with myself, being a part of a community, injecting some magic, and also finding love in life again. But also like the nutrient dense food that my body is like seriously started to crave. It feels really good to feel confident that the better it gets, the better it's going to keep getting. Like it just, I've gotten really excited to like create my life and just trust in the unfolding that's happening. And I know that amazing and important things are in store. And that's my story.
That's amazing. And we are so excited. And I remember hearing you and just being like, there was so much. And I was like, I know it might sound crazy, but I know you're going to feel better and it's going to work. And as long as you do it. And so here you are. And I'm so happy for you. And so thank you for sharing. Really, really powerful. And we just get to keep witnessing you shine and feel even better every single day. So awesome. Miss Yarrow is our amazing meeting of the minds and meeting of the heart. And it is such an honor to have her here and for really like to help everybody understand. I mean, we met in elementary school up in Evergreen, and she was the coolest girl in the school. She like cut one side of her hair shorter back in the day, and now here we are, like on the cutting edge of exposing what's really going on in the world. And her brain is like, we need to get her a special pillow so it can just keep expanding into the universe. So I love you so much. Please come off mute. And I know you and Ren are going to explain why Jes gets to feel so good with these goodies. And do you want me to share the screen a little bit, but introduce yourself a little bit first?
Yeah, you and Jes are on the screen right now. That's fine. I don't mind. So long as I'm not the only one, it doesn't bother me at all.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Yarrow. I'm a regenerative health practitioner. I started out as a massage therapist, herbalist, and then I owned my own health food store. So learned really a lot about supplements and what most people are struggling with and looking for. I think that maybe is one of the best gifts of working in a health food store, having my own, was that I got to just really get on the pulse of what was popular and what other people are thinking about and what most people need to revise in their health. And I also have taught people how to do juice fasting, and have ever done my own for 10 days one time. Was the longest I could ever go. But one of the things that happens when you're working with detoxification or cleansing or trying to revive someone's life force is that you find out that everything is tied to the gut. So as Jes is talking about her experience, it is, we have 9 out of 10 messages are going from the gut to the brain, and only 1 is going back from the brain to the gut, which just lets you know that your gut is so unbelievably powerful. It is really probably responsible for everything that you're feeling, and everything stems from there. So allergies are coming from there, chronic diseases are coming from there, and the ULT and Purium products in general, just really high vibe, super powerful nutrition, really feeds our guts. And then we feel amazing. And so that's part of, it's just part of the loop. And then once you feel amazing, then your mindset kind of catches up with how your body is starting to feel. And then you want to feel better, and you want to exercise, and you want to pour more love out into the world, and all of the things go on. And scientifically, physiologically, the nutrients that are available in the ultimate lifestyle transformation are the highest quality on the whole entire planet. And they make you feel amazing, and they work really synergistically together. The formulas that are in, there are 5 different formulas. There's the shake and different pills, the gut pills, the amino pills, and the super cleanser and the liquid all work for different aspects of the body, opening up the detox pathways and helping us bring balance to our whole entire system in a really holistic manner. And that's why it is the ultimate lifestyle transformation. So I'm going to let Ren talk about her 2 favorite products, I guess, and then I'll share the rest when she finishes up.
Okay, so the Power Shake is the nutritional component. It, all the grasses are grown in an ancient lake bed in Utah, like I think Kimberly was talking about, watered with the volcanic ash spring water, wind dehydrated at room temperature, picked at peak ripeness, grown with such a deep love and mission to end human suffering on this planet. It is super high frequency food. I could feel it in my cells the moment that I drink it. It has the equivalence of approximately 6 superfood microgreen salads in 1 serving. It provides 96% of our micronutrient dense necessities of an entire day. And super delicious. I do rituals with it when I'm in nature, and I drink it in nature, and it makes me feel extremely connected to the earth because it's so pure. It's like her divine gift to us, and it's our divine gift by consuming it and supporting her growing this food. It's a reciprocal relationship to the earth. I absolutely love the Power Shake. And the Biomedic is what brought me here. Biomedic removes 75% of glyphosate from the body in just 6 weeks. It's a prebiotic, a probiotic, and yeah, it's third-party certified by the Detox Project. I think I said that. And this is like the holy grail because of what glyphosate is doing to our guts. So, anything you'd like to add, Yarrow?
Yeah, and both of those things, all those micronutrients and the gut rebuilding, decrease inflammation at the same time by almost 75%, 74% in the studies. Partly that's just the alkalization from the greens are going to help to alkalize the body. And when something's alkaline, it's more fluid. It has that extra electron, and things are not sticky. They're declumped to whatever, and they're moving faster. Everything can flow. You urinate more easily, your kidneys are supported, the whole water system of your body. You as a being are like 80% lymph, and your lymph becomes so much more active as you have more alkaline environment and less inflammation. Everything's less sticky, and the Biomedic is amazing and removes the glyphosate, and that helps heal the tight junctions of our gut. We have areas in our body that are called tight junctions, and they're like Velcro, and they are there to keep certain fluids away from other ones. Like our body would just be a big mishmash of soup if we didn't have tight junctions. So the Biomedic helps to heal those tight junctions back up. And then we have the Super Amino 23, which is a pre-digested protein, totally vegan, in your bloodstream within 23 minutes. Protein is the building blocks of cells. A chain of amino acids is a protein, so that's why super amino. And the 23 is in the bloodstream in 23 minutes. So that will help to build all tissue. And that includes like your pelvic floor, ladies who've had babies, it can help with incontinence. It helps build all tissue. So not only is it for like weightlifters and people that want to be athletic and want to see their muscles bulging quicker than if they weren't taking in a lot of protein or amino acids, they also just help to tighten up and tone all of the tissue in our body. So your skin, if you lost a lot of weight going on the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation and you took the super amino along with it, it helps to tone up the skin that would then be flabby. It's really powerful. The super amino 23 is really based on called the master amino pattern. That's a very powerful and good. And then there's the apothecary, which is a tart cherry concentrate. Tart cherry has been used throughout history to bind to uric acid and help it be removed from the body. It is doing that by supporting the kidneys and helping the water system of the body move along. And it also has melatonin, or it helps your body make melatonin. And so it really helps with sleep. And when we're sleeping is when we regenerate, and that makes us more beautiful and more glowy and makes our skin look good and makes us feel good when we wake up rested and have energy. And the Super Cleanser, last but not least, is a gentle parasite cleanser and colon peristaltic encourager. And it is just done for 10 days during the program to help to move everything out and get your bowels all cleaned out, because when your bowels clean out, then it prompts the rest of your body to detoxify and can help to remove parasites or the environment where parasites want to live. All 5 of the things together work absolutely beautifully, like I said, and I think that's everything.
Amazing. Thank you, Yarrow. And that is everything in the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, but definitely not everything that we would wish for. It's literally better than any type of Christmas gift or any gift showing up at your door. It's just like, oh my God, these superfoods are here. It's just the best ever. So, Miss Jes, is there anything that you would like to close out, like a word of, if anyone was on the fence to maybe start this blessing, and just like, what would you say to them?
I mean, the best investment you could make in anything really is yourself. Like when you give to yourself, you're able to show up and give to your life, give to others. Like I was so depleted that I couldn't do that for a long time. And I don't know, like everybody's in different places, but like it really does something. Like, I mean, it has to be like a holistic life approach for you really to turn your life around, if that's where you're at. But like nutritionally, Purium can fill a lot of gaps and create a lot of shifts. So it's worth a try for anybody for sure.
Yes. Yes, definitely worth a try. And then always to share that this is more than just food. It's a whole community where we invite you in, we offer training, and we have people become what we call brand partners. And that isn't just, there's companies out there with this opportunity to, share the nutrition. But what we do in this team is we really walk you through being able to be an ultimate lifestyle transformation coach. And we help each other. And again, Yarrow helps so many of us. And, so if you're a person like Sharon, that's on the line with us tonight, if you're a person like Melissa, if you're a person like Julie, if you're a person like LauWREN, and once you have your cup overflowing, then usually people want to tell other people. I always like to say, let's cocoon you in the beginning and like wrap you up and have you take care of yourself first. But then no, there's a way to be this example out there in the world and bring education. So this whole ultimate lifestyle transformation comes with what we would say a business, but more than anything, it comes with stepping into your full potential and stepping into the greatest version of yourself so that you get to then attract more people. I'm getting chills. And you get to bring in the people that are here to love themselves and feed themselves and again, be the greatest versions of themselves. And you get to witness it. Like my life is so fulfilled that I get to witness all of these beautiful friends step into their power. Like that's my work. That's my joy of being. And what a blessing in a time where it's just like, what do you do for work? It's like, I get to witness people step into the greatest versions of themselves and help others to do the same and help everybody feel better too. So it's pretty special. And we invite you to this journey of first and foremost, taking care of yourself with this beautiful food, and then coming into the community and coming here and sharing your story. So thank you all so much for coming. And I did put the names of everyone in the Wheel of Fortune, and Jes, you are the winner yet again. So congratulations. You'll have another $10. So every
That's
fall
amazing.
like this, if you're not a brand partner, I put the names into the Wheel of Fortune, and then I send you off with Purium Rewards dollars. So thank you so much. If you've watched this replay, we sent it to you with intention to really touch your heart and know that we have something special to help you as well. Thanks so much. LauWREN,
Thank
do you want
you.
to say anything, last words? Sorry, I should have asked you. You're muted.
It did come to my mind just a minute ago that when I said enhance our powers, what this does for all my earth witches out here and like magical beings like everywhere, my connection to the animals, and because I know there's a lot of people on here, well, there's a few that are really have that special connection to the animals that this dear earth, that is part of this earth, and my connection to them is just gets stronger and stronger since I've done this and been able to remove toxins from my cellular level and really just to raise the frequency in my cells. Like I'm not even trying. A lot of the time I go outside trying to communicate with the animals. Like I don't even try and they're like trying to communicate with me, which is like the most satisfying thing ever. So I just wanted to share that. So that's all.
We're so thankful, and thank you all so much.